Hello out there, my name is Michelle and I'm going to be taking you through a standing Pilates inspired workout. So this workout is going to be, as said, it's going to be all standing. So this is great to do if you either are somewhere you can't get on the floor or just don't really have time to get on the floor, get a mat out and all that. I do have a mat here, but you can do this maybe with like sneakers on or something. On a hardwood floor, you don't really even need a mat. So all standing, let's get to it. It is gonna be a full body workout as well. So we are gonna start with a warm up here. We wanna warm up our bodies before we get into some of this more isolated stuff. We're going to start in a wide second position, get nice and even in the feet. We're gonna let your hands just come to the hips and we're just gonna squat and come up. Squat and come up. And that's all we're gonna do. Just for now. Warming up those big muscles, warming up the quads. I want you to think about going straight down a wall. So what we don't want is you to like stick out your butt more like a traditional squat. It's just a straight up and down. As you lengthen, think about squeezing your inner thighs together and pulling the sides of your belly together. Really zipping those inner thighs and belly. Good, keep going. Shoulders are down and back. We're gonna keep this posture throughout, just to ensure we're in good alignment and working everything we should be. So let's do 8 more. 8, 7, very nice. 6, and 5. Keep breathing. 4, 3, and 2. We're gonna hold 1 here. We're gonna inhale to reach up. Exhale to bring the hands down. Next, inhale, straighten the legs, reach up. Exhale, bring the hands down. Inhale, reach up, maybe gaze up. Exhale, hands down, maybe gaze down. Couple more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down. Big range of motion. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down and hold it. Arms come out to the sides. We're going to reach and reach. Reach as long as you can in opposite directions. Feel the obliques working a little bit here. Feel yourself lengthening. Full range of motion here. We've got 8, 7. Stay in that squat. 6, 5, and 4. Good. 3, 2, hold 1, hold the stretch, maybe rest that forearm to the thigh there, keeping that squat if you can. I know it burns a little bit, we're almost done with this part. Switch, other side, nice beautiful side bend. Feeling the quads here. Good, back to center and slowly straighten the legs, shake it out. Very nice work. So we're gonna do a little bit more here in our warm up. Still in this second position. Once you're ready, we're gonna squat back down. It doesn't have to be a particularly deep squat, just kind of a loose squat here. We're gonna bring the arms out like wings. We're gonna squeeze the shoulder blades together, belly is in. Without the legs moving, we're gonna twist toward the right and then back to center. Twist toward the left, back to center. So watching my hips, more like my hip bone, pelvis area, they're not moving. So what can happen is when you go to twist, you'll move the body like that. We don't want that. So if that means that your twist is about here, that's fine. You just gotta practice, that's all. Good, we'll keep going a couple more rounds here. Squeezing that waistline. Back to center, keep the belly pulled in. So in Pilates, we call that disassociation, when we're moving one part of the body and not the other part. Good, we're gonna hold it over to the right. We're gonna do little twists here for 8, 7, little twist, 5, 4, 3. If you need to rest the legs, go ahead. Back to center, to the left, little twist for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Over to the right, little twist for 4. We're counting down. 4, 3, feel the waist, 2, 1, through center, you got it. And to the left, 4, 3, 2, 1. Over to the right, doing it for 2, 1, 2. Through center, keep those arms engaged. Other side, 1, 2. And then back to ones. 1, 1, 2 more. 1, 1. Back to center and straighten the legs, shake it out. Very nice. So a little bit of a waist warm up there. We're going to come back down, do a little bit more. Back into that squat. Arms are behind the head here. And we're gonna go side to side. So if you've taken any of my other workout videos, you notice I do have some favorite things I like to do in the warm-ups just because they're such good full body effective things to really get the blood flowing and the heart warmed up and all that good stuff. So we got 8, hips are still, 7, sit a little bit deeper, 6, 5, you have got it, 4, and 3, 2, almost fell back, 1, good, hold it to the right and pulse, 7, 6, 5, yeah, obliques, 4, 3, 2, 1, left for 8, 7, good, 6, elbows wide, 5, 4, 3, 2, you know, we got to count down. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, then we got 1, 2, we've got 1, 2, then we've got 1, 1, 1, 1, center, release it down, nice work. Let's go ahead and turn to our right. We're just going to take a little bit of a stretch here. So we're going to have your left foot a little bit wider than you'd think, just so we can get those hips pretty square. So we want your right hip moving back and your left hip moving forward. And we're just going to start to come down into a bit of a hamstring stretch here. So ideally, we've got that long, long spine, collarbone shining toward the floor. So what can happen is this. We'll round that spine. So we want to try and keep it long. Try to keep those hips facing your right toe or your right foot and toes, all of the above. Nice. A couple more breaths here. Feeling that stretch. If you have the space, you might be able to let it go a little bit now. That's okay. Pull yourself in. Whatever works. And to rise up, we're going to squeeze those legs really hard and we're going to rise up to standing. We're going to interlace those hands behind your back and just take a little bit of a chest opener, just because it feels pretty good, right? So we're going to open up the chest, maybe gaze up. If this bind doesn't work for you, just reach back. You don't have to make a bind. Not a problem. We got to listen to our bodies, remembering that. And then release, shake it out. Other side, very nice. You can move around, make it fancy, whatever works. Once again, back leg, so in this case, this is my right leg. It's going to be a little bit wider because if you're on a tightrope, it's definitely a little bit harder to adjust the hips. We do want that little bit wider stance. We'll get ready for that stretch. So basically, you're just coming forward, but try to keep that long, long spine. Gaze is probably going to be down. We want everything in alignment here. So there's no reason to look up here. It's just going to break that beautiful line in your spine. And you are where you are. If you can come down and relax it more, that's great. Just give me a couple more moments here. I didn't mention on the other side, but it's going to be hamstring here in this front leg, which you probably figured that out the second you got in here. Good. So once again, to rise, we're going to be real active with it. Squeeze those legs really hard and then rise up to standing. And we'll take that shoulder opener again. So interlacing the hands, maybe go a tiny bit deeper if you can. Pull the fist down the back thigh. If this doesn't feel good in your back, then I would recommend not pulling as much. I would focus on just the shoulders going back more than anything. It doesn't have to be the craziest thing you've ever done. Good. Sometimes simple is better. And I've learned that the more I've been practicing Pilates and yoga. Good. And then we'll release. Little shake out there. Excellent, excellent job. So we're going to call that our warm-up. So you should feel a little bit warm. Maybe the heart rate went up a little bit. If you can tell, it's pretty sunny here right now in Tempe, Arizona. So I'm already getting heat from that sun. But, should be feeling like, all right, I can do more stuff. So let's get to it. I will preface by saying, because we're standing, it is going to be quite a bit of lower body. But I'm going to try my best to get us a full body workout experience. But you will notice it's going to be quite leg heavy. But I mean, what are you going to do? There are big muscles in there. We want to work them. So we're going to start and we're going to turn to the side here. So in my case, it's going to be my left leg that's going to be back. And sometimes it's good to start on the left if you normally start on the right, switch it out a little bit. So I'm going to do that. We're going to have your right leg a little bit in front, and we're going to do a little bit of ab work here. So your left leg's behind you. You've got kind of a little pointed toe going on, and you'll start here in this nice, I almost feel like it's like a gymnast position kind of almost, or a skater, like a figure skater. So from here, you're going to take your right elbow to your left knee as best you can. They do not have to touch. I'm telling you to do this. This took me a while. And we're going to reach back and tap with that back toe. Elbow to knee, crunch, and tap. So you're going to notice this is going to be a bit of balance. So I did not mention this yet, but say you've got like a chair or something like the wall. Maybe be near something that you can hold on to. Like say, for example, if I needed to kind of steady myself, I could hold on to something with that backhand, which is totally fine. Your front leg is gonna be probably a little bit bent as you get going, and crunch. So we're gonna do 2 more slow, and then we're gonna go double time, okay? So this is 7, and reach, elbow to knee, 8. We're gonna do 8 double time. So it's 8, 7, little cardio, 6, 5, and 4, 3, keep that connection, elbow to knee, 1, long, good. Hands to hips, we're gonna do a little bit of a figure 8. So your left leg, your back leg's coming to the front of the right leg, and we're just going this little kind of back and forth, like this kind of motion there. Once again, a lot of balance. So you'll feel a bit of inner thighs here, but you're probably gonna feel the outer thigh quite a bit on the standing leg. Nice, keep it going. 8, 7, belly in, 6, 5, shoulders down, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, you're gonna take that same position of the foot. It's gonna hook to the back of the right heel. And you'll see a little bit of wobbly, you'll have to excuse me on this, it's a lot of balance. Left arm in front, so same as this leg back here, the arm's gonna be in front. We're gonna bend everything, extend everything. Bend everything, extend everything. Good. Once again, a lot of balance. If you need to hold on to something, that's okay. A chair is usually a good thing. Back, and come in or at the edge of your bed, and in. Belly is pulled to that spine, and in. We want that belly active so we're not arching too much in that low back. 6, 7, and 8. You're gonna bring it back, and we're gonna just take the hands in front. You're just gonna go front and back. So it's like tap the front, tap the back, tap the front, tap the back. Slight bend in the right knee. 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2, 1, and release for just a moment. Shake it out. I know for me, sometimes I gotta stretch out the foot on the standing leg. It gets a little angry in the sole of the foot there. So stretch out the foot. We're almost done with this side. So we're gonna do a little bit of a glute kick back here. So weight in the right foot, or your front foot here. Left arm in front. Got a tap going on with the left toe. Keep that front knee slightly bent. I don't want you locking it out, because in all honesty, it's gonna be a little easier. I want you to really work that standing glute. It's gonna be worth it to bend. So we're just gonna lift and lower. That's it, lift and lower. If the arms are too much, hands to the hips. That may help you with balance, to have that connection to the body. Lower, lift, lower, nice. Lift, lower, good. Keep going here. All right, let's do 8 more of these. We've got 8. And 7, keep it up. 6, bend in the front knee. 5, belly in, shoulders down. 4, a little self-talk here, you got it. 2, 1, you're gonna hold up the next one, little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, stand your leg. 2, 1, hold it, circles, whatever way you wanna go, circle. 6, 5, 4, 3, in that right glute, switch the other way if you remember which way. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and with 8 pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly release with control. Good. Good stuff. Shake it out. Stretch out that right foot a little bit. Ooh, maybe smack out the glute a little bit. Let's go to the other side. So standing work is surprisingly effective in that you're almost going to get a little cardio with it because you're focusing so much on balancing. And you can probably tell I'm a little out of breath. I'm experiencing that as well. So I'm right there with you, I promise. Okay, let's do this on the other side. So we're going to have that left foot in front. So now we're going to be working that right leg. Oop, that glute's already tired. Oh well, we're going to kill it a little bit. Right toes point. We're going to start with that ab, with the ab work there. So actually I'm going to turn a little bit more toward the front here. Right hand to the hip, left hand up. You got this nice, or we'll start here. We got this nice pose. And then we're going to take the elbow to knee and extend. Elbow to knee. It doesn't look like much, but it's pretty effective. It's really good ab work. You're getting that deep crunch and extend. Crunch and extend. 4 more slow. 4. Best you can to get the elbow to the knee. If you're here, that's okay. 3. Takes practice, just like anything else. Last one, double time for 8. One more cardio, little aerobic. 5, 4, and 3. There you are. And 1, release. We're gonna go into those figure 8 kind of looking things. Hands to the hip, in front of the leg. So I do have a slight bend in my left knee or my standing leg, and you're just kind of doing this sort of deal with the leg. So you're gonna get a little inner thighs, like I said. It's mainly gonna be standing leg. A lot of this balancing stuff, the leg that's working is probably not gonna be the one that's really talking to you here. 4, 3, shoulders down. 2, I know we need that reminder. 1, nice. This same look is gonna hook to the back of the leg here. Gonna have the right arm in front. So the leg that's in the back, the same arm is in the front. We're gonna extend everything, bend everything. Extend everything, bend everything. Belly is pulled in toward the spine. So much, good. Super active. We don't want our lower back joining the party, as I mentioned before. Here's 4. We got 4 more. The counts may be a little off, but we got 3, and in, 2, and in, 1, and in. Hands come to the front, little tap, 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 little ballet looking, tap, 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 tap. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, keep the bend. 4, 3, 2, 1, release. A little break for a second, stretch out that foot. Remember, it can get a little bit angry. I know mine gets kind of iffy depending on how much I'm working it. Let's do that little more targeted work into that glute. So I point to this glute, but it's actually going to be the standing glute, so the left leg. So we're going to prepare here. That right arm's going to be in front. Remembering you can always bring those hands to the hips. That's totally okay. Or you can hold on to something. Won't even do the arms to help with balance. Simple glute kickback. Bend into that front knee a little bit. Do not lock it out. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Very nice. Lift and lower. So doing 16 of these. Here's 13. Good. These are really simple but very effective glute exercise. You see them all the time in Pilates videos for a reason. And 9. You've got 8. Reach through that big toe. 7. Lengthen your legs so long. 5. Belly pulled in. 4. You are working the abs a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Hold it up there. Little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle one side. 7, 6. Little circles. 5. Try to balance. 4. If you fall, it's okay. Get back in. 2, 1. Other side for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Feeling the warmness. 2, 1. Then we pulse for 8. 7. You might fall. It's okay. 5 and 4, 3. There you go. 2, 1. And release. Very nice. Shake it out. Take a second. Let's do actually a little bit of prancing. I'm going to come back to fascia here. Prance it out on those feet. Stretch the feet. Like I said, I don't know if you're like me. I get that kind of cramping in the foot there. Good. Couple more here. Nice. All right. So we're going to do a little bit more leg work, but I'm going to add kind of a spinal twist, kind of ab component to it. So we are going to come and do a lunge. So standing workouts, like I said, they can be a little bit trickier because you're getting a lot of balance. So we're going to be in a long, high lunge. So you're high on the ball of the back foot. Your right knee is on top of the right ankle. Your arms are out like you're going to hug whatever's in front of you here. So you're holding this lunge the whole time for this. You'll take an inhale, squeeze your inner thighs super hard, and then exhale, twist toward the right, back to center. If you need to modify this, your back knee will come to the mat. Twist, back to center. So it's going to look like this if you're modifying it. Twist, back to center. Twist, back to center. So we're doing 8. So we've got 4, nice deep lunge. 3, take a break if you need to. We're going to straighten it soon though. Keep those hips forward. Don't take them with you. 1 and hold. Little twists for 8, 7. Little twist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. We're going to straighten the arms up. Legs straighten. We're gonna take the arms down behind, bend the front knee only. Bring them up, straighten the front knee only, bring them back, bend the front knee only. So the back leg is gonna stay straight the whole time. And back. This is 4. And back. We have 4 more. So 4, and back. 3, belly pulls in when you stand up. And back, keep breathing. 2, and back. Last one. Hold the lunge, arms out wide, we pulse. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little balance. You're gonna lean forward, maybe reach the arms out, come up, step forward, and we'll switch sides. Very nice. A little short but effective here. Other side. So for me, this is my left leg in front. We're gonna do that. Getting right into it, right into that lunge. We don't have a ton of time, so might as well go for it, right? So we're in that nice long lunge. Left knee on top of the ankle. So I don't want it going past the ankle. We want it on top. Arms are out like wings. Remember, back knee can come down. No big deal. We squeeze the inner thighs. We exhale to twist. Inhale to come back. Exhale, squeeze and twist. Come back as deep as you can, keeping your balance and keeping your hips forward. So I don't want this. Don't turn this right hip. Keep it forward. So if that means you don't twist as far, that's okay. 4 more. 4, quality over quantity. And 3, shoulders down. And then we got 2 more. 2, holding this next one for the little twists. 1, and then we twist back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Arms come up. Straighten the front leg only. Arms come back. Bend the front leg only. Only the front leg moves. Straighten and bend. This is 3 with control. No yanking ourselves. 4 and down. So graceful. 3, so strong. And down. 2 and down. Actually, I think I messed up. So I think this is 2 and down. There we go. 1 and down and hold it. Arms back out wide. We pulse. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold it. Tilt forward and balance. Press energy back and forward. Maybe you reach. Oh, got something in my way. Good. Then we come all the way up. Step forward. Release. Woo. Shake it out. And let's give those legs a break. Get a little water break if you need to. A little kick here. Shake it out. And let's do some upper body work. So for the upper body work, you can totally get like light hand weights. So maybe 1 or 2 pounds. I wouldn't go more than that. Otherwise, no weights, which is what I'm gonna do. And I promise you it is going to burn. It will burn. So weights are optional. As far as the lower body, I'm just gonna have us in just kind of a loose, parallel hip width apart standing. I want our legs to have a break, so I'm not gonna make us do anything crazy with the legs. So we're gonna go for those arms. So taking breaks if you need to. This is no joke. It is gonna burn, but I promise you, you got it. It's only temporary. Shake it off. You're good. All right, let's do this. We're gonna bring our arms out to the side. Think about squeezing the skin of your arm. So the fatter part of your arm here, squeeze it into your arm bone. So they're really tight, but the shoulders are down, shoulder blades squeezing together. Keep that squeezing. You will get more work, especially if you don't have the weights, okay? So we're gonna do little circles back. That tiny circles, okay? We're not doing this. They're little circles. They're a little more effective. While we're doing this, try to keep, I'm turning to the side, you're gonna try to keep that tuck. So don't let this happen, or don't lean like back. You want that really even weight and your pelvis slightly tucked, chest open, okay? Good. Keep going. We're gonna circle forward. Keep squeezing the muscles together. This is how you tone those stubborn places in your arms that I know, especially as women, those ladies out there doing this, that's a trouble spot. It really is. I know. It is for me too. So we're doing our best. Little pulses up and down, up and down, up and down. Good. The palms are facing down. Are you sweating? I am sweating. That's good. Let's do it. Let's squeeze it out together. 8 more of these. You got it. 5, 4, good. 3, 2, 1. Flip the palms up, flip them down. Are you feeling that? If you have the weights, girl, I know you are. If not, maybe you're like, I feel it a little. Good. Nice. Flip them up and down. You got it here. Nice. Good. From here, we're going to have the palms facing the front. We're going to squeeze and open. Squeeze in and open. Who knew without weights we feel such a burn? And open. Squeeze and open. You got it. Squeeze and open. 4 more of these. 4. Keep that pelvis tucked, belly in. 3. Good. 2. 1. Good. You're going to hold them out. You're going to bring them in. Bring it out. Bring it in. So you can go back. You can bring them back pretty far and then bring it forward. Bring it back. Keep squeezing everything forward. Bring it back. Forward. Back. And forward. Keep going. Back. And forward. Back. Good. We've got 4. Forward. 3. And 2. Good. And 1. Good. Bring it out to the side. Lateral raises. Turn the palms down. We go down. We lift up. We go down. We lift up. I know. Down. When is this going to end? Lift up. Just a couple more exercises. Down and up. We got to work that upper body. And up. Toning those arms. Tank top arms. Like I said, really trouble areas for a lot of us. This is great. These little intrinsic movements, so good for toning, ladies. It's so good for that long, lean muscle mass we want. Down, and that's healthy for us, and that keeps us burning calories. And down, we got 4 more. 4, and down. I know you got it. 3, and down. 2, last 1. All right, last thing. You're gonna bring the arms in front, fists like this. Over, over, squeeze it all, squeeze it all, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Reverse directions, if you remember which way you went. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5, keep squeezing 4, yeah, 3, 2, 1, and release it down. Hello, shake them out, that's it. Shake out those arms. I know those of you that have like OCD, I know my mat always does that. It like gets all bunched up and I try to fix it. I'm so sorry about that if you had to, that annoyed you. Good, shake it out, ladies. Take the, and gentlemen, who knows, you might have someone doing it with you. Good, just a little one of these guys, a little PE stretch. I like to flex my hands. Like you notice I've got my hands all up like I'm waving. I think that adds a little bit extra to it and you get a little wrist stretch in there too. So basically nothing's lazy, not even my hands. Like one of my things as a yoga and Pilates person, I get sad when I see like lazy limbs, like little sad hands. So like when you keep them nice and flexed and active, always working, especially when we've only got like half hour like we got now. Good. Release, shake it out. Very nice. Let's move back to that lower body. This is going to be our last set of exercises, and then we are going to stretch a little bit. So hey, there you go. There is an end to this. Hope you're enjoying it though. Okay, more glutes. This is going to be pretty much like in that glute, like very much so. So if you're wanting to work that booty, get it nice and lifted, toned, so good, so good. Okay. Let's actually start the other way so we can do a little bit different. So we'll start with our right leg this time. So left leg's in front. You're turning to the side. There's a lot of this kind of action here. We're going to let's bring the hands to the hips for this one. If you want to have them out as a challenge, that's totally cool. But I think I'm going to keep mine to the hips just so we can really zero in on the glutes. Your left leg is going to have this slight bend the whole time. Once again, do not lock that out. Keep it bent. If you're in my class and I see it, I point. I say, bend it. No straightening of those legs. But I can't see you, but I know you're not going to do it. All right, so we're going to lift your right leg into, if you're familiar with that donkey kick, you are going to lean forward, okay? As long as you're not arching really hard into your lower back, keep that belly in. All right, enough lecture. Here we go. We're going to do full range. So knees meet, you go back. Knees meet. Here's the thing. We may need a chair. We may need help with that balance. I'm almost regretting not having a chair, to be honest with you, but I'm just going to go for it, I think, at this point. I'm already in it. So donkey kicks full range. Standing leg is there. It's chatty. It's wondering what we're doing. Good. It's forward zone. Good. Nice. Come in. Back. Come in. 4 more of these. 4 and 3. Belly's in. 2. Last one. We're going to do pulses. So hold it back there. Pulse. Pulse, 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 shoulders down. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna do a little hamstring curl. So squeeze and release. Really small though. Squeeze and release. Pretend like you have a ball behind your heel and you're squeezing it. Release. Squeeze the ball. Release. Squeeze. Release. You've got 4 and 3, 2, 1. Almost done. You're gonna bring the knees together. Straighten the leg out. Bring them together. Straighten it out. Let's keep a pointed toe for this to make it easy. Out. Together. Out. Together. Out. 4 more here. 4 and 3. Still in those abs. 2, 1, and hold and release. Shake it out. Nice work. Once again, my foot is acting up today. Got to stretch that out. We're going to switch to the other side. So probably felt it pretty good in the standing glute. Probably some. The donkey kicks really get that glute that's moving quite a bit too. So definitely really good booty work. Really good, kind of building your stamina up too. All this standing stuff. Really, really liking it. All right. So keep a bend in that right leg. I hope it was a good example on the other side. I can't really see it, so I'm hoping I didn't straighten my leg. If I did, bad Michelle. It happens though. None of us are perfect. Okay. And if you are, power to you. All right, keep that bend. We're gonna do this. We got our donkey kick situation happening. We're gonna bring the knees together. We're gonna go back. About 12 of these, give or take. Good. Keeping that bend. These I pretty much feel right at the bottom of my butt. Pretty good with these. So you got 8 more. 8, 7, shoulders down and back. 6, nice posture. Belly is in, protect the back. 3, 2, 1. You're gonna hold it back there. Remember, you can lean forward a little bit. That's okay, just don't overdo it. 7, 6, 5, this will get you right here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it, squeeze, release. Little curl, squeeze, release. Like there's a ball that you're just squeezing. So don't go crazy with it. Contract the hamstring to squeeze. Squeeze, release. 4 and 3. Keep that knee bent. 2, 1. Nice. Last thing we're going to do. Knees together. Straighten. Remember, this is tough to balance. Keep the pointed toe for this. We'll make it simple. Sometimes that's better. In and back. In and back. We've got 4. Keep that bend in the right knee. 3. I know you want to stop. It's almost done. 2, 1. Hold and release. Good. Really pat out those glutes. Shake side to side. You have made it to our stretch portion here. We're done with some of that work. Let's stretch you out a little bit and get you on your way. So coming back into that second position, we're just going to go right into some breathing. So we're going to exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, active cool down here. Exhale, inhale. Good. Keep that up for 4 more. 4 and 3. Reach. 2 and 1. Good. We're going to bring your hands to the thighs and we're just going to kind of sink into the stretch here. Open up the hips. So to go a little bit deeper, you can take the right shoulder forward, press open the right hip, and then vice versa. Switch it out. Just kind of play around here. Open those hips, stretch it out a little bit here. Good. Nice. Coming back up, we're going to take another hamstring stretch here. So we're actually going to do it facing forward. So just start to hinge forward here. Maybe grab the elbows if you don't really want to touch the floor. I know this is a standing workout, so you can just grab your legs and pull yourself down. That's totally cool. Engage the quads. Just stretch here. Good. So you can totally do this without touching the floor. Good. Squeeze those quads, lift the seat up and back, and just feel the backs of the legs stretching. Maybe you kind of lunge side to side a little bit. Just explore that space here. Not really a wrong way to do it. Good. We're going to bend those legs, round 1 vertebrae at a time. We're going to do a little quad stretch when we get here to the top. Rolling it back. Let's take a little quad stretch here. So once again, you might need something to hold on to for balance. So just grab one leg. As I say that and I fall, there's a couple different ways you can do it. You can just use the same hand as foot, grab the outside of the ankle. So this is my left. So left leg and left hand. You can reach back with both and kind of pitch the hips forward a little bit if you want. It's kind of whatever gets you a nice length in the quad. Good. You can even pull back a little more. Release. Ooh, I got a sweat drip down my nose there. Whoa. Sometimes it's kind of weird in the switch. You don't realize how sweaty you get until you're cooling down. Like, I know that's how it is for me sometimes. Like, I'm distracted during the workout, and then at the end, it's like, oh my gosh, I am sweaty, which is good. It's good. It's what you came here for, right? Good. Release. One more breath together. Let's inhale, reach it up. And exhale, bring the hands down. Thank you for joining me today, this evening, this morning, whatever. I hope this workout was enough to get you empowered and ready for whatever you're going to do after, whether it's sleep, go hang out, go to work. And I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. As always, enjoy. Bye.